It seems beyond obvious to say that there is an awful lot of hype around the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It is undoubtedly the only real killer app for the Nintendo Switch at launch, and is definitely going to be the sort of swing factor for a lot of people when deciding if they actually want to jump into the Nintendo Switch swimming pool, as it were. And now Nintendo have just announced that there is going to be an expansion pass for the game. Not exactly unusual by itself, pretty common practice in the industry, but they are doing things a little bit differently, and I thought you guys would still want to hear about the content that they're actually going to be bringing to the table for Breath of the Wild. So, how are they doing things differently, I hear you ask? Well, basically, normally with a Season Pass, you either buy the DLC individually, or you buy the Season Pass and get them a little bit cheaper. That's not the case with this one. They cannot be purchased individually, according to Nintendo, that being the DLC packs included in the expansion pass, and the whole pass itself is going to cost $20, so not exactly super expensive, and you get a fair amount of content in this particular pack. Interestingly enough, the first piece of DLC available with the pass is actually going to be available on launch day, but again, it's fairly minor. You've got 3 new treasure chests, one in the Great Plateau, and they're all found in the Great Plateau, and they contain items and exclusive in-game clothing, so nothing too extensive, I'm sure you would agree. However, the first real DLC pack is in the summer of this year and adds a new Cave of Trials challenge, a new hard mode, additional map features as well. And DLC Pack 2, which is Holiday 2017, adds a new story, new dungeon, and additional challenges. Oh, and by the way, for those of you thinking of getting this game on the Wii U, have no fear, there is no difference between the Wii U and Switch versions when it comes to this particular expansion DLC. Now, there is undoubtedly going to be some discussion around the hard mode part in particular, given that the hero mode is usually something that is unlocked for free, but the phrasing of this particular piece of content is the fact that it's worded as new hard mode, which makes me think that there's going to be a sort of more regular hero mode that you'd normally expect with a Zelda title included in the game, like once you've completed it, and then you get a new hard mode which adds perhaps survival elements, or just even more challenge, or maybe some sort of Iron Man mode. It's hard to say what the new hard mode will bring to the table if it isn't even just hero mode but being sold to you. I doubt that's the case, but it's definitely possible. $20 for what sounds like a pretty expansive, no pun intended, piece of DLC content. Of course, they're not trying to sell them to you separately either. It doesn't sound like too bad of a deal, all in all. The fact that the Wii U version is the same is definitely good, because to be honest, that's the version I'm tempted to get, but given that the Switch is quite expensive and the launch window or launch year lineup is not looking too enticing for me personally as of yet. There is a video from Nintendo in the description below this video, so do check it out if you want some more details on this particular piece of DLC. But let me know your thoughts and opinions as always, and I'll see you next time.